Up next, this is a resourceful team. Did what they had to do to advance. Now they're looking to raise their level of play to give themselves the best chance here in the conference finals. The Eastern Conference Finals begin. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Henderson. Ryan is out there with Rollins. Then it's Johnson, and it's Banks in at the 1. And you take a look at this home team. Greg, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think that...
Let's meet your home team.
You take a...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game... Now the starting group for the visitors. Johnson is out there with Bryant. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Rollins. And it's Banks at the guard position. Here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Harkless. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Banks. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Henderson outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Callaway, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Henderson kicks to Johnson. Here's Banks. No good from outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. On the wing, Booker, covered by Rollins. To the inside. Here's Callaway. Taps in the tray. Callaway's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Master Rollins. Here's Banks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Booker. Here's Callaway. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim racker.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And he's good on the three ball.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
There's the triple. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From 10 feet out, Henderson, no good. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Harkless. Right wing. They set the pick. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. Showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Banks passes to Rollins. Back to Banks. Here's Rollins. Defended by Booker. Here's Callaway.
Oh. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Banks. Tight defense on him. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Henderson. They need this, and it's blocked. Callaway, covered by Rollins. Rollins grabs the board.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Rollins got 5.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. Out to the wing. Over to the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Back to Banks. On the wing, Green. Pass to Mosley. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
There's the screen. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Outside Banks. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Mosley. Here's Morgan. And here is Banks. 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Tries it from 19. No good on that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. Outside Banks. Just 4 to shoot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Banks has got 5 points so far. We've got Johnson. Bryant is out there with Rollins. Then it's Henderson. And it's Banks in at the 1 spot. To the middle. And Harkless slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Rollins the pass to Banks. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Rollins. 7 points in the game. Back to Banks. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Banks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No good on the quick three.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Home team foul. Number 33. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bryant the pass to Johnson. Now here's Henderson, defended by Booker. Pass to Banks, 5 on the clock. Now Bryant. It's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Driving the lane. Here's Callaway. Banks with a rebound. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Fades back. And the shot no good, a bit short. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Booker. Inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Rollins. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Rollins got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the inside. Hurtless. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Banks dishes to Johnson. Pass to Rollins. Banks with the ball. He's got 8. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got 12. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for Banks. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Harkless. That's It's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Morgan, still without a basket. For the 3, Collins with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the wing right side. Pass to Harkless. Here's Callaway. Buries the long-range jumper. Callaway's got 15 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Morgan the pass to Rollins. Now here's Henderson. Here's Morgan. Pass to Rollins. Here's Morgan. Six on the shot clock. Johnson kicks to Bryant. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Bryant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Harkless. Over to the left wing. Here's the screen to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Harkless, and it's going to be out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Both teams deciding to change it up. .112 left to play here in the half. Basket, good. He's got 5.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Mosley. Back to Henderson. Puts up a deep 3. Nelson with the rebound. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. The rebound by Morgan. Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Callaway. A three-pointer, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by just 2. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They just let scores go by.
Ole, ole, ole. The conference finals. Big fella, Do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Banks. Here's Rollins. For the lead, sinks the three-pointer. Rollins got 18 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bryant is out there with Rollins. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Henderson. And it's Banks in at the point. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Left side, Bryant. Back to Banks. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Rollins. 5 to shoot. Here's Banks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Took him no time at all on that one. 17 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
90 seconds now into the second half. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Left side, Bryant. Right side, Banks. Henderson outside. Pass to Rollins. Drills the three-pointer. Rollins got 21.
He's hitting everything from deep. Just flat out torching this defense.
And here is Harkless. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Out to the right wing. With the fadeaway. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Henderson, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Rollins. Rejected by Booker. Henderson defending. It's deflected. Hooker against Banks. Now Henderson. Johnson dishes to Banks. Pass to Rollins. Fires the three. Hooker pulls it in.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that bridge.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams making some changes here. Outside Banks. Six to shoot. That three off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
By Green. Here's Callaway. It's good from long range. Callaway's got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Outside Banks. Back to Green. Pass to Banks. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Nelson. .132 left in the third quarter of the game. Yep, it counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mosley. Nothing on the board. Green left side. Pass to Banks. Shot clock at 5. Back to Green. Here's Mosley. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 7.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Gibbons, and that one hits back iron.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Banks. From downtown. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Banks has gone just 25% from the arc, 2 of 8. On the high post, and he hits the jump shot.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Playing pretty well, close to 50%. Rollins is out there at Bryant. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Morgan in at the point guard. Rollins hits the three-point bomb. Rollins got 26.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
They set the pick to the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Morgan, and it's Bryant in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. They're giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Nelson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Takes a 3. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Bryant defending. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the free throw, no good. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Morgan the pass to Rollins. For 3, Henderson. And the 3 ball is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you so much. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wide open and right on target with the switch. Callaway's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Callaway's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
The shot by Rollins, no good. Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Down low, here's Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Morgan the pass to Rollins. For 3, Henderson drains it from beyond the arc.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Rollins from deep. Connects from three-point range. Rollins got 29 in the game.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Now here's Harkless. Booker outside. Right wing. Henderson defending. To the left wing. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Johnson with a screen on Booker. from about 19, and that one is good.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And there's the dunk.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Henderson sinks the big jumper.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's tipped. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
What a finesse finish on the way in.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
A free pass leads him right to the rack.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
For three, he drills the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Defended by Bryant. It's in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
What's up?
Important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
That's in there.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Fires. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the 3-point line.
And it's blocked. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
Good, another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Takes the 3. It's good.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
That's it. They've won the series.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.